Welcome to In the Fishbowl with Sue Fish. I'm delighted to have with us today Andy O'Sullivan, who is our District 91 Chief Judge. And I'm curious to know, Andy, how did the role come about and what does it entail?
The role came about because I've been a member of Toastmasters 9 years, and during that time I obviously go to a lot of contests, and sometimes you see things happening in contests which I consider not really best practice. I've gone to contests where I've walked in as a guest, unannounced, and suddenly been jumped upon, can I be the Chief Judge? Because nobody's been appointed. And on that particular occasion, I was asked to be the Chief Judge. When I asked, who are the timers? None appointed. There's no counters, no judges, there's nobody. Nobody has been recruited. And that's not fair on me, maybe as the Chief Judge, but I'm experienced members like Kyle. It's certainly not fair on the contestants who have put all that work in to get to the area contest. And maybe even the people who come in at the last minute have been jumped on to now start judging and be timekeepers and that. So it's, how could we make the contest better? And I suppose part of that is also, what do we do when we win the contests? I mean, the last season, I saw people being disqualified for going over time. And it wasn't their fault they'd gone over the time. The lights were off over at the side. They hadn't been made aware of. I think they'd been hidden behind a pillar. So it makes it incredibly difficult. So my role as Chief Judge is trying to help people with their organising their contests. Not that I'm going to go to every contest to be Chief Judge, but just to help prepare the materials, make sure people know where the resources are, make sure people know the good practice for organising a contest. How should a Chief Judge do a briefing? And to do like a full briefing, you should allow like 20 minutes. It's not just give people a form and sign it. It's make sure they understand how the forms work, make sure they understand their responsibilities as a judge. And the same for the timers, the counters, and everybody. So it's make sure Toastmasters is an educational programme. And I suppose it's being educational, passing the knowledge down, so when people are coming through, they know how to do it and the good ways to do it.
Okay. So what would you say are the biggest misconceptions that people have about judging?
In our clubs, we do evaluations. That's a wonderful way of feeding back to our members. I mean, sometimes people feel that judging is similar to that, which is not. It's deciding who's the winner based on the criteria that's laid out in the forms. It's coming out with who was the best speaker, who is the winner, that's in your eyes, the second and third place as well if you're a normal judge. And it's doing that objectively, following it, not being swayed by the fact you've seen them before, the fact there's a friend of yours, maybe they're an enemy of yours, and you don't like them. But it's for putting all that aside and being a fair judge so that everybody walks out there knowing the right decision has been made. And that's what it should be in a contest.
So Andy, why should one of our viewers today be a judge?
I think there's several reasons why judging is a great skill to develop. First of all, there's the critical listening skills. You've really got to focus on the speaker. You've got to analyse them based on that criteria. And if you're ever thinking of competing, you get to understand exactly what it is to judge. You know what the judges are looking for, and you know that that's what you've got to have in your speech. It be a table topic, be an evaluation, or a humorous international speech. Understand the criteria, and then you know you're being judged against. As an example, evaluation contest, there's a bit that says the summary. Now, if you know that and understand what it is the judges are looking for, then you can make sure when you're doing your evaluation, include a summary. And then you're getting the marks. Because let's be honest, we all enter contests to win. I'm sure some people might do it for fun, but I like to win if I do it. So understand it. So I think you're developing your skills as a listener, which helps with the evaluations as well. I found they really helped me. Once I got a better understanding of the different criteria to look at. And when it comes to competing, I think you've got a huge head start.
How can we ensure judging consistency across the district?
I think there's several things we can do. The first is get the resources. They're on our district website that we can all look at and read. On there, we've got the rule book. Know the rules. There's a lot of stuff out there that people think are rules for contests, but they're not. It's just hearsay to become the rules. So understand the rules. Take the checklists. There's a checklist on there. If you're Chief Judge, whether you're Chief Judge or not, give it to them. How to do the briefing. So we understand and know then that the judges are briefed fairly and competently, the counters, the timers, everybody knows exactly what they're doing and they've got full understanding of it. There's a document on there, how to be contest chair, what to say to the contestants, how to brief the contestants to make sure they feel comfortable. And that's really the important thing. Make sure they feel comfortable with the briefing and then are happy with the contest. And use those resources. resources, download and read them. I suppose that's the thing, read what you've got. Make sure that everybody who needs them's got a copy of them, and whoever's got them, read them. I gave a copy once to some 2 weeks before a contest, and then they came up to me literally 5 minutes beforehand and said, I've not had time, can you tell me how to chair the meeting? I'm trying to tell somebody how to be contest chair literally 5 minutes before we start is a big ask. So make sure you read them and understand it. Like everything in Toastmasters, it's all there to learn and to grow. It's not rocket science if you just take the time to read through it.
And of course, the more you put in,
the more you get out. Absolutely right. Everything true.
So Andy, what further tips have you got for judges in our upcoming contests?
I would say if you're a judge, make sure you get to the meeting you're judging at early. So often people are delayed by work or transport, and then you don't get the briefing, and really then you shouldn't be judging. They shouldn't make you judge, because you've got to have that understanding. And again, it's to make it a fair experience for everybody. So get there early, take note of what the Chief Judge tells you. If you feel something's not clear, ask the question. You're probably not the only one who's got that question. So ask the question, make sure it's covered, so everybody knows how to fill the form in. And when you fill in the form, please sign the form. Always important, the form is signed at the bottom as well. So often that again gets missed. But that should all be covered in the briefings. And then look at the resources we've got available. They're all there, they're all on the district website. They're there for all of us to use. Read them, understand them, then go to the contest and have fun, which is what we obviously want everybody to do. Have fun and support all our members who are competing.
So have fun, enjoy, and even though you may have been to the briefings before, go again.
Absolutely, always go, always go. And even if you know everything, you might be able to share something with somebody who's new and doing it for the first time.
Great. So Andy, anyone who's entering the contest or judging, where can they go for more information?
Our district has a wonderful resource which contains information not just on contests, but everything that helps with our clubs, and that is d91.toastmasters.org.uk/contests.
Andy, thank you so much for your experience of the District Chief Judge role, and please do sign up for those contests, whether you're entering the speech contest or the evaluation or being a judge or timer. It's all important. It's a great experience. You learn so much. And we look forward to hearing how you get on and seeing you at the different levels. Until next time, in the Fishbowl, thank you. Don't forget to get your resources from
d91.toastmasters.org.uk/contest.
Welcome to In the Fishbowl with Sue Fish, your district PR 91 contests.
Fairer, make them. They've got to be fun. They've got to be. Just making sure that everybody has the resources they need, so that they can. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
That's a bit of a problem then.
It is, yeah.
So, Andy, tell me, what does that role entail?
The role of District Chief Judge. So funny being District Chief Judge.
Okay. And what would you say are the biggest misconceptions that people have about judging?
I think sometimes people do. We do club it in our clubs. We do club it in our clubs. Just developing those skills of that. What are those skills?
You mentioned the website, so the website that they should look at for more information?
District91.toastmasters.org.whatever. So I can't really remember, but don't.
Okay, I can do this. I can do this.
Don't you? I can.
Stop touching your fingers.
Is your food shaky? I wasn't.
Okay. You can do this.
Go on.
So, Andy, where can people go for more information?
Our district has a wonderful resource of.
Okay, so Andy, where can people go for more information?
Toastmasters.
Andy, where can people go for more information?
I didn't even start then.
Okay. So, Andy, where can people go for more information? I'm so sorry. I'm trying. Okay. You've heard it here first. Thank you very much to Andy, our District Chief Judge. So do enter those contests, sign up for roles, including judging, timing, counters. You get... You can cut that out when I look down.
I might do.